So thanks for joining us for the first installment of our 6-week Body Positive Yoga program. We are so excited to offer this program and to have local instructor Kirsten Johnson with us today, and we'll get to her in just a moment. But first, I wanted to make sure to mention a couple of things. Today's session will be recorded, so you can watch it later or share it with a friend if you'd like. And also make sure to stick around until after the demonstration for a book talk on a title from our collection related to this week's theme. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and turn things over to our instructor, Kirsten. So Kirsten, take it away.
Hello, welcome everyone. My name is Kirsten. I'm so happy to be here with you again through this series. Thanks once again for Sac Library for having me back. And I thought we'd change it up just a little bit for this season. So last one, it was a basic, just getting into yoga practice. And first I'd like to just welcome you. So welcome you, and even though you can't see everyone on the screen, maybe just give a thanks, an acknowledgement, a welcome, a nod, and just say hello to all the people connected here today. So just spend a few moments of just maybe acknowledging, showing up, being here, and connecting, because that's what the yoga is. So just take a breath in, notice how you feel, and a breath out. And then right there, that's yoga, that connection. So yoga literally means yoke or union. And the practice that we did in the first series was part of that union or yoking of our body, our breath, and our mind or our spirit, doing all that through working and moving. And that's one part of yoga. But the whole path of yoga is taught as an 8-limb or 8-fold path. So what we'll be discovering through this series is part or another limb of that 8-fold path, and that's called the Yamas. And I'm not going to sit here and talk and go through all the Yamas, because I really would like you to feel and to experience this. So through that, we will do that with our body and our breath. So when you're ready, I invite you to find a comfortable seat. So whatever that means for you, I'm actually using blocks and support. I am seated on a blanket, and I have blocks or pillows underneath, something to support my knees. So all throughout this practice, that's where you'll be, finding what works for you. And then when you find your comfortable seat, start to develop a connection with your breath. Maybe taking a breath in and opening your mouth, letting it go, being right here. Connecting that union of inhale and exhale. It may help to notice the breath coming in through the nose, the exhale out of the nose. Maybe noticing the breath as it comes and expands open the chest, the lungs, the heart, and everything collapses back in. Whatever your connection with your breath, find that right here. Breathe in and breathe out. Keeping your sit bones rooted, lengthen through the spine. Find that alignment in your spine. Let the head come and reach toward the ceiling. Breathe in. Exhale, just relax the shoulders. Maybe bring some ease, a smile to the face. Notice what that does. Then as you start to make that connection with your breath, maybe you bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Find this expansion as you inhale. Keep the length, and then just fully release on the exhale. There you go. Breathe like that. And all throughout the practice, you'll be invited to just sit into some questions as you experience this through the body. So one of my favorite quotes is, don't seek the answers, because you will not be able to live them anyway. And the point in life is to live everything. So live the questions now. And then one day, you'll find your way into the answers. Keep breathing, keep questioning how can you create length, create ease with each breath in, each breath out. Your hands on your belly, you're invited to bring that hand to your heart. Just noticing how that feels connected with your heartbeat. Breathe right here. So one of the first yamas, there's 5 of them, and we'll be going through this each individually, but first one is called ahimsa, non-violence, or offering yourself some love. Why don't you do that with the next breath in and the breath out. The second yama is called satya, or truthfulness. So maybe bringing your hands, massaging your neck, where you bring your voice, your truthfulness, where you speak. Go ahead and notice how that feels. All the way, we're just inviting a connection of how does this feel for you. One more breath here, hands back to your heart. Breathe in, breathe out. The next breath, or the next yama, is called asteya, or non-stealing. How can we practice that through our practice? By just being present. Inhale and exhale. Notice how you can, all the time, when those things that carry you away from this breath, you can come back here, non-stealing and coming back to your present. Let's begin some movement with this breath, with all of these yamas and niyamas. Bring your hands down to your, rest comfortably on your chin. Let's bring in some movement. Chin down through the chest. Breathe here. Start to make some movement from side to side. Notice where this next yama of brahmacharya comes in. Being the right use of energy. If this works for you, continue here. But if you have enough that you can make some full rotations and it doesn't bother or create any crankiness, go ahead and make the full rotation. The right use of your energy. Choose the one that works for you. All right, you circle in the opposite direction. There you go. When you're ready, coming back down, chin toward chest. One more time, inhale, let the spine grow long. One last opportunity to play with this. Inhale, reach up, look up, both hands come up. Let the right hand come on down, left hand stays up. Coming on, leaning over to the right. Keep the hands straight and maybe you'll stay here. Or that last one is non-attachment or not letting go. Can you be here? Or maybe you have room to bend that elbow and lean a little bit more. You know what that means, to let go and just be here. So you could just be simple like that. Or you could just be moving and stretching. Breathe. One more time, come back up. Let the spine grow long. Look up, reach up, and then come on over to the opposite side. Left hand comes down, move it over to the right. Maybe you stay here. That's where you are. That's fine. How can you show love? Be in your truthfulness right here. Or maybe you bend that elbow, lean a little bit more over to the left. Where's your breath? There you go. Breathe here. Breathe out. Everything comes back up to center. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, fold forward. This is be a seated fold. All the time I'll be offering props and suggestions and options. Remember, take what applies, let the rest fly. If it works for you, try it on. Question, hey, how does this feel? If it doesn't, let it go. It's okay. Walk the body back up. Breathe here. We'll kind of come over to hands and knees or to a tabletop. So like I said, I use a lot of props. So I'll offer you a suggestion of having some comfort for your knees. And that's for me as a blanket. I also like to use a suggestion for hands is blocks underneath my wrists because I live with carpal tunnel, and so this helps. to push up and not dump into my wrist like this. So if that works for you, try it on. We're going to come over into tabletop and then start to breathe into cat and cow. So breathe in, cow, let the belly drop, heart comes forward. Exhale, cat, round. Here's your option right here. Stay in this. Maybe closing on the eyes, just lengthening through the spine and rounding. Maybe you find some movement where you want to go back and forth. There you go. Just choose. Remember, this is your practice. This is how your expression of love, of truthfulness, of just being present with your breath. So notice how this feels, just warming up your spine. A few more breaths right here. And then when you're done, either stay in your tabletop or come back to a child's pose. So my toes are going to come together. My knees are going to come out a little wider. As I sink back, my tailbone's going to sink back toward my heels. I'll walk my arms forward and let the chest come toward the ground. It may not go all the way, but that's okay. You stay where you are. Find your breath in through the nose, out through the nose. We're starting to build up my Ujjayi breath, or a breath that comes in, deep, full, filling up the belly. You feel it. Out, exhale. You can feel your breath on the mat, constricting the back of your throat. Breathe right here. Another few more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Yes. Feel that in your body. We're just warming up. When you're ready, stay here in child's pose. At any time, you can always come back to child's pose. It's not a less than. It's not that you're taking a break, because you're still connected with your breath. And that is the yoga, that connection of how you are feeling. But if you're ready to move on, come on up, back up to a table. Let's get started with a little bit of movement. Warming up to the right side. Drag the toes of your right foot onto the mat. Lengthen through that right leg. And then maybe you find some movement right here. Give your toes a little love. Oh, yeah. Next, coming back to stillness. And then lifting up that right leg, bending the knee. Find some hip circles. Oh, yeah. Okay, one more breath here. Let that right leg go long. Notice if the right hip wants to come down, use your belly, your core to bring it back down. There you go, squaring it to the mat beneath you. Let's bring some movement in here. Right leg's long, inhale. Exhale, shift the weight forward and just bring it toward your knee. And inhale long. Exhale, squeeze it all in. You know you're using that belly. Yes, there you go. One more time, squeezing that long here. All the way, let's hold it. Maybe rounding the back like you were in that cat shape. And then stepping it on through. You can help that leg through, up, until you find a low lunge. Blocks are always handy. And then find a lunge where you can move back and forth, back and forth. Stay here and settle into your lunge. This is one option. Stay here as you lean into a lunge. Option two, taking your right hand or your left hand, leaving it on the block, bringing the hand to the knee, opening up to a gentle twist. Stay there. Or inhale, let that right hand fly. So all the options available for you. Low lunge, lunge with on the knee, or dragonfly twist. Noticing how you're feeling right here. Breathe. Another breath here, coming on back down, framing that front knee. Come back to your tabletop. Maybe wiggle that out. Notice how the body feels on the right side. Coming back to table. Let's try this left side. Back, slide the toes back and forth. You know how it goes. What does left side mean? Breathe here. Inhale and exhale when you're ready. Strengthen through that left leg, left thigh. Feel it. Lift up. Flex those toes. Flex that foot. Oh, yes. I'm feeling it here. Let's bring some movement in here. Inhale goes long. Exhale, bringing it forward. Oh, wait. We forgot to do the hip circle. So if you already did that, yeah, you know how it goes. Taking care of what you need. So now let's move. Inhale long. Exhale, shift it forward. Squeezing it all in. Breathe in, moving just from the center. Oh, yes. Squeeze it all in. Oh, yes. One more time. Inhale long. Squeeze it all in. Center, maybe round it back. Seeing how that is? Working that core, working your center, your strength, and then stepping it through. Yes. Find where your foot wants to land on your low lunge. This is also a great investigation to ask, how does my knee feel? Oh, stay here, or we'll explore some of those options. Low lunge, right hand stays down, left hand on knee, start to make that gentle spinal twist. Looking for a little more. Inhale, let the left hand come up, rotating over to the left. Keep pressing down through that front foot so that knee stays stable. Breathe right here. Exhale back through center, and then either returning back to a child's pose, or if you're ready, you can tuck the toes, lift up the knees up and back, find a down dog. I'll be using down dog on blocks. And let's walk that out. If this is your first down dog, you are maybe feeling how this feels in your body. Where can you create some expansion? Maybe you're static, or maybe you're moving. Let the belly come rest maybe on the thighs, chest toward the legs. Breathe. In through the nose, out through the nose. Feel this fire in the belly. Yes, you go. Okay. When you're ready, walk the hands up to the feet. Gentle, gentle walking hands up to the feet. The knees can stay really, really bent. And then find a forward fold. Option to have the hands cross over opposite elbows, the hands on blocks, or just the dangle here. Breathe. Noticing where, looking at your feet, my feet always tend to want to either go out or in, so this is my opportunity to be curious of where can I be in alignment, bringing both feet into the same direction. Notice how that feels. Okay, we're going to come on up. So inhale, uncurl the spine, slowly coming on up to stand. Breathe in, maybe hands come out, and then hands come to heart. We'll find a mountain pose right here. Inhale and exhale, hands to heart, stand tall in your mountain. Find your root. Once again, look at those feet, and the mountain can be further hip width apart underneath the knees, or if you have it, you can do toes together, the heels slightly apart. I'm going to use slightly apart for me. Mountain pose. Take a breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Let's invite a little bit more movement. All the things we did, we can either do on the mat or standing. So breathe in, inhale, reach up. Exhale, you're going to do a forward fold. Come on in. There you go. Half lift when you're ready. So the hands either come on the shins, the thighs, straightening up the back. Gaze is toward the mat. Notice how the shoulder blades can come up and up through the heart, sending the long spine. One more time, forward fold. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, coming on up to the top, and then hands to your heart. So let's do that a few more times, just warm up the body. Breathe in, you go at your own pace. Exhale, you fold, there you go. Half lift on the breath in, and then exhale, you fold. One more time, coming on up, lengthen long through your spine, and hands to your heart. We'll add on this time. Inhale as you reach. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to come to a half lift here. This time we're going to step all the way back, press the hands down, and then step back to your down dog. I'm going to move the blanket out the way because I'm coming in the down dog, but know that you can also come down to table. That is an option. So being the love of ahimsa, the nonviolent action, which one works for you right here? Pedal out your dog. Okay, we're coming in and doing a little bit more work. So pressing down through the left foot, let the right leg grow long. This is your opportunity to give your ankles and toes a little bit more love once again. And your three-legged dog. Let's play with that shift, that work right here. Inhale, Let it go long. Exhale, shifting, bring that right knee to right elbow. And let it go long again. Right knee, right elbow. One more time. Let it grow long. Right knee to elbow. We're just working plain. You stay there in that crunch, or maybe you help it, or you step it all the way through. Set up for a low lunge on the right side. Okay. If you're high on the lunge, you're on the ball of the left foot. Notice where you want to be. Stay here with hands on block. Left hand can come to the block. Right hand can come to the knee. Stay here, or let the right hand come on up. Breathe here. One more opportunity to play. As if somebody's going to reach up, lift up, and grab that right hand. Inhale, look up, open arm twist. Yes, there's a plot twist. Yes, how does that feel for you? Stay strong in your body. Breathe. Oh, sink in a little bit more to that front knee. Take a breath here. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, plant that back hand or the back foot. Plant that hand, plant that foot. Open up and find some movement, and you bend into that front knee. Stay right there. Lift up to the crown, open up your hands to your heart, and then let them come apart. Warrior two. Breathe right here. In through the nose, out through the nose. Are you strong? Do you feel what warrior two feels like for you? Woo. Yes. Take another breath here. Let's reverse this warrior. Right hand flips up, comes up to the sky. Back hand comes down to the knee or to the back leg. Notice if you can straighten up that back leg by engaging that thigh, pressing down to the outer edge of that foot. Inhale, breathe here. Woo. One more breath here, coming on back to your warrior two. Let's just reverse that, coming on back to a lunge. And then coming on back down, inhale to your down dog. Pedal that out, back and forth. We'll take a breath here, just feeling into that side. When you're ready, settle back into down dog, or once again, you can also do this on the knees, on and from table. So this time for the left side, I'll do it from table. We're gonna reach the right leg, left leg back, and then bring it into the knee. One more time, knee to elbow, crunching it all in, feeling that core, feeling everything engaged. One, inhale, knee to elbow, you step it on through. Find your lunge on the left side. So remember your low lunge here, low lunge with the right leg lifted. Come to the ball of your right foot, pressing down through the full area of your left foot. Okay, where do you want to be? Where do you want to play on this side? Inhale, the right leg, hands comes down, left hand comes to the left knee, or left hand comes up to the sky. Breathe right here. Okay, as if somebody's gonna grab your wrist, wrap it around and help you up. Feel the strength of your belly. Breathe in. Inhale, reach up, open arm twist. You could be done on the knee or you could be lifted. Where do you want to be on this side? I'm doing it because I'm exercising care and love. My left knee does not want to stand up today. Here I still am in the power. Breathe here. On your next breath here, inhale as you reach up. Exhale, open up, warrior two. And I'll switch sides so my back won't be to you. On the left side. Maybe the hands come to the heart once again as you open up. Or other option is bring one hand, your left hand to your left knee as you open up this left knee, creating this big expanse, maybe filling that into the inner hamstrings of both legs. Inhale, looking at that front hand, relax your shoulders. Remember, we're still having fun. We're questioning what does this feel like for us. When you're ready, flip the front hand. Come on in, reverse your warrior. Yes, breathe it all in. Opening up to the heart, letting the shoulders relax away from the ears. Head can come down or head can come up. One more breath here. Inhale, back to your warrior two. Come on back and frame that front foot, that front knee, and then return back to down dog or table. We'll stay right here for another breath in and a breath out. Okay, inhale, look on up to the top. When you're ready, you can walk, you can step, or maybe you can find if you lie on your feet using that belly and jump up to the top. Forward fold. There you go. Remember, you're just trying it on, questioning what can my body do today. Inhale, half lift when you're ready. Exhale, back to a fold. Coming on all the way up to the top. And then hands to the heart. Grab yourself some water if you have some. Anytime that's available to you. You don't need my permission for that. In fact, you don't even need my permission to do anything. If there's something that you want to leave out that did not feel right, then that's okay. This is all part of your practice of how this experience shows up in your body. So we'll try that one more time, moving with your breath, your pace. Coming to mountain, inhale as you reach up. Oh, exhale, bow, forward fold, let it all go. Come to a half lift on the in and stepping on back to a down dog on the out. This is subtle movement, but it's strong here. Right leg lifts on the breath in and then stepping it on through on your exhale. Come on, reach up. Let the plant the left hand come onto your twist. Stay for a breath in, lean in, press down to both feet. Okay, we're coming on up, rotating to the right. Maybe thinking a little bit more on your breath in and a breath out. Inhale, come back up to your crescent, plant that foot, warrior two. Let's take a breath here as we reverse this warrior. Oh, there you go, find the flow, back to a warrior two. One more time for a plot twist. Adding on just a little bit more, coming into an extended side angle. So your right elbow can come to your right knee, thigh, or you can use a block right here. Pressing down, opening up to the side. Open up your heart, extended side angle. Breathe. One here. Opportunity to stay here. Knee on elbow, knee on block. Or one more time to play. Both hands reach up and away. Like you're holding something that you want right here. It's in your hands. Breathe. Press down. Oh, let's reverse that. Coming on back to a warrior two. Inhale as you reverse that. Back to your warrior two. Let's swivel on around and bring into your crescent. And then back, make your way back to down dog. Maybe a three-leg dog, and then set that down. Let's go right on to the left side. Left leg lifts up. Bring it all in, squeeze it all in, you step it through. You can help that through with your hand if you like. Rotating over to the left, find your twist, dragonfly twist. Inhale, bring it on up. There you go. Balance and core on that side. Breath in. Feel the strength of your twist. Breath out. Coming on back. Inhale to your crescent. Open up. Warrior two. Let's reverse this warrior. Flip it on up. There you go. Breathe here. Back to your warrior two. Okay, playing with that extended side angle. So I'm feeling a little bit stronger. So I'm going to bend into my knee. Open that up. Hands can come elbow or hands can come to a block. Hands come elbow, that didn't even sound right, but anyway. Opening it up, let that right hand fly away. Root down to your left foot or your right foot. Open here. Notice how this side feels. Stay here, opening into your extended side angle. One arm or opportunity to feel your strength. 2 arms, reach away, breathe. One more full breath here. Full breath out. Ooh, let's reverse that. Back to your warrior 2. Inhale, reversing that warrior. Coming on back to your warrior 2. Let's frame that foot. Come on up, crescent lunge, and then make your way back to down dog. Maybe it's a little bit easy to sweep that leg up and barely just setting it down. Feel the strength of your core. Breathe in, breathe out. Come on, let's step on up to the top. Maybe you find that jump as you return to your forward fold. Half lift here, breath out. Come on up, inhale, come on all the way to the top, and then hands to your heart. All right, so we'll go through that one more time, but we'll add in one more element at the end, and that will be one more element of balancing. So that'll be tree pose. Let's do that first before we add it in. Maybe shake all that experience out. Whew. Notice how you feel. Okay, fine mountain. Balance is just a series of adjustments, but it also requires you not to take things too serious because you may fall out. And so we're finding whatever we can right here, whatever we can learn. Let's start off with the right side. Pressure all your weight over to your right foot. Notice how you can gently lift up the toes of your left foot from the center. So we're not shifting over the weight, we're just lifting up the toes. Notice how that feels? Maybe the toes come to the inside, you lift up, the toes stay on the mat, or the toes come into the inside of that standing leg. Finding your point of focus, hands can come to your heart, and you can be right here. Breathe. If you can go higher, you go higher, or you are where you are. One other option is to bring hands out to cactus, or let the hands lift up. Your version of your tree. Let the root and let you rise from the root. Keep expanding through your spine. There you go. Another full breath here. And just with all of that breath, that grace, that ease, that softness, and strength, bringing it all back down. Hands come back to center. Leg maybe lifts up, and you gently slow that down. Didn't need to shift your weight, did you? All right, let's do that on the other side. Maybe wiggle that out. Okay. Find your mountain. This time we'll start with our hands and heart center. Bringing your weight over to your left foot. Feel the root rising up from there. Inhale, engage your center, your core. Toes can lift up. Foot can lift up. And then find where you want to plant your branch. Maybe trying to avoid the knee, keeping the knee strong right there. Here you stay, or find your arm variation. Find your breath. Relax your shoulders and smile. Yes. And here you are, strong, rooted, and lifted. Breathe. How does that feel? Let's bring it all back down, softly, gently, engaging all this, lifting up, and gently spreading it down. Woo! Okay, so we got our tree, we got all the other elements. Let's put it all together. Remember, this is your dance. This is your song. You create the tempo, you create the lyrics. I'm just the choreographer. There we go. Let's breathe in, reach up, rise up. Inhale, exhale. Let's come on down, forward, fold. Half lift when you're ready. Back and step it to down dog. On the breath out. Inhale, let the right leg lift up. We're only doing this one time each side. Come on, stepping it on through. Little twist right here. Dragonfly twist on the breath in and the breath out. One more breath in, coming on up. Reversing and revolving this twist. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe it all into your crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Flipping and reversing that warrior right here. On the breath in Back to warrior two on the breath out. Extended side angle when you're ready. Hand on knee or hand on block, coming on out. Take a stay for a breath here. Maybe two arms on the breath out. Inhale, we're gonna reverse that just a little bit. Coming on back to your warrior two. And then reversing the warrior. Coming on back to your warrior two. Let's go ahead, frame that foot. Inhale, rising on crescent. Here's your chance to play with your balance, your tree pose. Gently, softly, engaging your core. Bring your hands to your heart. Step onto your right foot, all the way to your right foot. Coming on up. Bring that knee with you. There you go. Plant the stump of your tree. It's right there. Hands can come out. Hands can lift up. Breathe here. And exhale. Slowly it comes all the way back down. And you step that leg back to your lunge. Inhale as you lift up. Exhale back to a fold. Come on back. Back to your down dog. Right leg lifts up. Plant that right leg down. Let's do that on the left side. Straight through. Left side lifts up. Three-legged dog. Step it on through. Plant the right hand. Dragonfly twist. Breathe here. Root down. Bend that front knee. Open arm twist. Stay here for a breath here. And a breath out. Inhale. You're still strong on that back foot. Reaching up. Plant the back foot. Warrior two. Reverse this warrior. Breathe in. And back to your warrior two. Come on, extended side angle when you're ready. Inhale, reach your way with that right hand. Stay here, right here, or reach with that left hand. Woo, feeling that? Yes, I am. Inhale, come on, let's reverse this for a little bit. Back to your warrior two, and then reverse it. Inhale, warrior two. Come on, frame, twisting on back, finding this crescent lunge on the second side. Okay, weight coming on to the left foot. Hands to the heart. Light on the right foot, coming on up. Feel your strength, rise up, root down, rise up. Plant that tree. Coming out is just fine. It is your lesson of what you are questioning right here. Breathing in here, or reaching on up. Woo, yes. Like this is your victory dance. Yes, I did it. Coming all back down. And then you know what we do? We shake it all out. Woo, shake it all out. All right, I think we have shaken it all out. We have questioned, we have answered, or maybe you have found some answers through that experience. Let's come on back down to the mat. Any way that works for you. If there's any last minute movement, please, please go ahead and take it. A little bit more room for some exploration, some twisting. Let both legs come back out. Find your sit bones, long spine. Notice how you feel. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath like that. And let it all go. Okay, bringing in the left knee or the right knee, plugging that into center. Let the left leg stay long. The foot is flexed. Notice the knee wants to go in and out. Just hug that knee into center, finding your lift in your spine. We're taking a gentle twist over to the right. So the right knee, they can stay in or out, your choice. What feels right for you. Find your lift in your spine. Inhale, let's reach up. Exhale, right hand comes down. Left elbow or left hand comes over to the knee as it hugs that knee in. Oh, there you go. And then on your breath in, on your inhale, you find length. And then on your exhale, maybe you find a little bit more room to twist. There you go. Keep hugging that knee in. Maybe you're feeling it all throughout that outer hip of the right side. As you experience this twist in your body. And you know, if you have room for more, then go ahead, do more. But if you have any pain sensations, then maybe you choose the option that best serves your body. Non-violence, self-love, and truth. Breathe. All right, when you're ready, gently uncurl the spine, coming on back to the center. Yes, being gentle. And then let both legs go and meet each other. Then you're bouncing that out. And then let's go over to the other side. Left knee comes in. Hugging it all in. Find the length in the spine. Always looking for that alignment. And then let's find this length. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale, right hand, right elbow to the knee. Left hand can come behind you. Maybe you're closing down your eyes, energetically looking over that back shoulder and the crown and the jaw is relaxed. Breathe. How can you relax and find some little bit more room and ease as you create this space with your breath? Another full breath here. And a full breath out. Coming on back through center when you're ready. Woo! Let both legs come long. Bounce that out. And then, however it makes sense for you, swinging around and coming on down to your back. Maybe both knees come in. Oh. This is your opportunity to give yourself a hug, offering yourself any love, any words of truth, appreciation, gratitude for what you just did. Breathe. Maybe the hug stays here, or maybe you create some movement, rocking back and forth. Find happy baby, where you can just move and stretch. Doesn't have to look like anything. It just feels like a relief for your body. All right, come on back to center. Hug the right knee in, let the sole of the left foot come on down to the earth. And then coming into a figure four, so right ankle crosses over left knee. Maybe you keep this left foot onto the mat. Or if you have available, remember, thinking and taking what you need. You bring that left, you lift that left knee in. So investigate, answer, question, what does your body need right here? All right, another breath here, and then drop the left foot on over, the right foot over to the left, taking a gentle twist. If this does not work with the legs crossed, uncross the legs, and just a gentle spinal twist over to the left. Feel the belly fill up and release. Okay, softly, gently come on back. Move from side to side. And then left knee stays in, right foot comes down. Figure four on the opposite side. Then maybe this foot stays onto the ground. Or maybe this right knee is lifted into center. How does this feel? And then gently taking a gentle twist over to the right. Find your gentle twist. Let the shoulders relax. Arms can come out to a T or to cactus. Breathe here. Then one more time, everything comes back to center. Uncross the legs, move back and forth. And then setting up for your final shape of rest. Just 1 minute of just breathing and being. You don't have to change, do, or even notice anything, because the body is capable of breathing just on its own. Legs can come out long, or you can keep the knees bent. All set up, but you stay in the position that feels comfortable for you. Find a breath in and a full breath out. Then just notice your breath. Notice how you're feeling, all the questions that you have. Maybe you've answered some of those questions, or maybe this has led to more questions. That's perfectly fine. That's what we're here to discover through the practice of yoga, through the breath, through the body, through your connection and union with self. So when you're ready to start to make some more movement in your body with your breath, finally coming up to a seat, offering you one more time to feel, to give yourself a little bit of love. Hands come to your heart or to heart center. And as we finish or conclude our practice today, moving on into our first yama of ahimsa, of self-love, I offer you how in this next week you plan on practicing love for self, love for others. We'll practice and explore how this shows up on our mat and off the mat. Take a full breath in, a full breath out, release it all out. I offer the practice individually, collectively, in the spirit of Ubuntu, which is I am because we are. May you be well, may you be safe, may you take care of self and others. Namaste. I hope you had a tip what you need. We'll explore a little bit more in depth next week of ahimsa, nonviolence. We have a great book talk. I'm turning it back over to Katie to see what she has picked out for us this week. I'm sure it's going to be a good one. My name is Kirsten. You can find me on Instagram at In Her Voices, and I'm glad that we can be together today.
Well, thank you so much, Kirsten. What a great first session to kick this all off. That was wonderful. So I'm going to be sharing just a quick book talk with you all, and it's on Yoga and the Pursuit of Happiness, A Guide to Finding Joy in Unexpected Places by Sam Chase. And in this, Chase combines the tenets of yoga philosophy, modern neuroscience, and psychology to help you discover your life's purpose. He says that true happiness and enlightenment may seem like a faraway concept, but Chase shares how you can actually attain it and affirms early in the book that the ultimate goal of yoga is to achieve happiness. So he tells us how yoga gives us the tools we need to address two basic existential questions. Who am I and what should I do? So he shows that you already have the skills within yourself to achieve happiness, whatever that may look like for you. And throughout the book, he poses inquiries, whether they're writing exercises based on the chapter reading or meditation exercises. So keep a notepad and pen nearby. You'll be writing down key takeaways and your responses to these exercises. So this provides a great, easy to follow guide in a humorous, relatable language that will appeal to yoga beginners like myself or regular practitioners. It's recommended for anyone who would like to dive deeper into the true meaning of yoga. So I want to thank you again for joining us today for Body Positive Yoga. We will be back next week with another session at 10 a.m. And even though our libraries are closed, our virtual doors are always open. For more information about our health literacy initiatives, curbside pickup locations, and upcoming virtual programs, just go to www.saclibrary.org. Make sure to like our Facebook page and share it with your friends. For the Sacramento Public Library, be well.